Good morning, party people. Hello. It's Randee for Thunderhorse Descendant. I'm early today. It's not working. Bring that in a little bit. There we go. That's better. Hi. Good morning. What's on here? Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Rosanna. Hello. Hi, Joanne. The sun is shining and it is a good morning. Did you see Mr. Bunsen? What are you doing, Mr. Bunsen? Have you come to join the morning show? We're a little bit early, so we were going to take a little spin around the Facebook. What, you want to say good morning to the people? Well, get up here then. Say good morning to the people. You're going to do print jobs? Says no. Prefer to do none of those things. Silly pants. Say good morning, everybody. I am the King of Naughtyville. It's Mr. Bunting, King of the Naughtyville. Say hello. Yeah, you just look mad. You just look mad, Mr. Bunting. Anyways, so, hi Marsha, hi Rita, hello, hi Lori. We got all your orders out, well, posted. We got all your orders posted. Shannon's working on getting them out right now. This cat, King of Naughtyville. King of Naughtyville. Yeah, let's go play. Go on, let go. He is sweet. He is. This is the King of Naughtyville. For real. He's really the King of Naughtyville. Okay. So, I will make my morning announcements per usual. Like I said, I'm going to do every day this week. So, we are... Don't mess with the big dog. We are... getting ready to do our spring clean out sale. So I've been going through stuff in that studio and getting prepared to get ready for the spring, what are we going to call this thing? The spring fling? Spring blowout? What is it going to be? Whatever. We're having a sale starting on Friday. Because me and Shannon are going to go on vacation. So we're not going to be here starting Friday, and we're not going to be back till May 2nd, which is, by the way, the cutoff day for FOC for this month. Hurting a bit, Marcia, but not too bad. Well, good. We're glad he's doing well, Roseanne. So I said I was going to say that every day because I don't want anybody to miss out on it. It's going to be spectacular. Okay, we're going to surf the web real quick, and then I got a demo that I'm going to do. I'm actually could use some feedback if anybody is prepared to give feedback this morning, because I'm putting together some things and it needs some help. Anyways, here we go. So I just want to show you right here. So when I go to my groups, here I have Thunderhorse Descendant group, and this red one is the jewelry group. And so I just wanted to clarify, not that anybody's doing anything, you know, like whatever, but I just want to clarify that this jewelry group right here, it says Thunderhorse Descendant Jewelry. This is for my jewelry clients who are purchasing jewelry from me and who are sharing their reviews and sharing about how to style their jewelry, how to wear their jewelry. They have a whole nother... they have like drawings of their own, the jewelry people. So now this is new, so I can understand where people were like, what's happening? Because I split Thunderhorse Descendant from being bead sales and jewelry sales. But Bunsen, no. Bunsen's throwing things off the table. Get down, Mr. Naughtyville. Get off there. Anyway, so I can understand where people were confused, but I just wanted to put it out there. So this one with the red banner, this is for my jewelry people. It's in the rules of the group. So everything that can be done is in the rules of the group. If you go to About, it'll tell you the rules of the group. They're right here, and it just says be kind. And then it says, this group is for jewelry enthusiasts who are purchasing jewelry. So this is where I share like my, my jewelry ads and like when I'm selling stuff. Hey, Get down. So I just wanted to say that. So there have been people posting in here with their own jewelry, and I've just been giving them the heads up. And then slightly thereafter, I know they've received my message about I give them the link to this group right here, because this is our beading group, and I just say, please post these in the beading group, and then I remove the posts. So if you are getting your post removed, that's because you're just posting in the wrong group. We would love to see all of your designs just in this one with the blue right here. This one says, welcome to the group. This is the beady group. Bunsen, you're going to go to jail. It's early. Stop it. It's threatening Bunsen with jail. So I just wanted to make that clear. I'm not trying to be mean and delete people's stuff out of my group. They got to be in this one. This is the blue one. Okay, so this is the beady one. This is how you know. And then over here is where we are posting anything you would like to share, things that are on your mat, bargain bead box creations, things you've used with Thunderhorse Descendant beads. The only thing that we ask that you don't do in this group is that, when I say we, I mean me, I guess, is that you put flyers for sale to sell your items. That's kind of inappropriate in someone else's group. We don't want to be doing that. And just doing like a whole bunch of like trying to veer people from this group into another group, like that's kind of inappropriate. So we're just here to share and to share in our creativeness. And there's been a few instances where people have said things, and I'm like, hey, here's something you need to know about the Thunderhorse Descendant group, is if you're going to post things in this group, we are a group that shares in creativity. So if you are not wanting people to see your design or to try your design, this is the internet. Don't put it on the internet. If you want to keep that for yourself, don't be messaging me. If you want to keep it for yourself, that's fine. But we are a sharing community and a learning community, and we try to do things learning together. So just FYI on that. This cat is going to jail as soon as I can get him out from behind this computer. Get out of there. Oh, he knows he's in trouble now. He's backing up. Come here. You're going to jail. Come on. To jail with you. To jail with you, Mr. Bunton. I'm going to jail. I'll be right back. Mr. Bunton, you better have good behavior in the jail or you're going to get probation. Get out there. Look at your birds. Told Mr. Bunsen if he doesn't behave in the jail, he's not going to be paroled. Hi. So I'm just putting these out there for you guys to know things because before we didn't really have to worry about too much. We didn't have as many people in our group. There wasn't this kind of things going on. But I get a lot of messages. I get a lot of messages about the group and behavior in the group, and I won't say who or what, when, where, why. I'm just saying, like, girl, I'm just trying to bead with my cat. I got enough problems with my cat. If you don't want it on the internet, don't put it on there. Okay? So I think people just get a little like confused because we are kind of a different group on the internet because we're always trying to like grow and do things like as a community kind of, and a lot of other groups don't really work like that. They don't let you share your items really unless it's made with, your stuff and whatever. And I don't really care about that as long as it's appropriate and it's not trying to just like, because we've had a lot of, I don't know if they're bots or if they're specific people, but they'll make comments. You probably don't see them because I take them down a lot, but they'll be like, oh, this, they'll say something bad about the group, and then they'll be like, you should go to so-and-so's person's group. It's, it's better. It's this. It's more whatever. And it's like, That's not really appropriate. Like, just a girl in my basement with my dog and my cat trying to do beading. Please leave me alone. Just get out of here with all that. So, so anyways, with all that being said, we are today going to look at some stuff on the internet because there's some bomb FOCs on here, by the way. I was looking, I did some responding yesterday. I haven't gotten to the point where I can, like, as soon as you guys put them up, like, respond right away. So if you're new in the group, you're participating in the FOC, please know, excuse me, please know that it's just me and Shannon, and we're just doing all that we can do, and we can only do so many things in a day. So if your stuff's been up there for 4 days and you haven't got a response, don't worry, girl, I'm going to get there. It's just going to take a minute. I'm over here taking bots down off the internet who are rude. So we are going to take a look at that, and then I need some help with this. They were going to be, let me get back to my face. Hello, hi. They were going to be Mother's Day kits with the pendants that I got from Diane. And I got them all up here, got all the stuff up here. I'm going to make one. We're going to make one online. It's super easy, quick, fast, super good. But I don't know exactly how I want to list them. Okay, so when we get to that, I have questions. I would like feedback on that to see how it would work out best for you guys. That kind of thing. Good morning. Greetings and salutations. Hello. Oh, and can we just do a round of applause of emojis? Can we do a round of emojis for Jeff Ham this morning, who got up, fed dogs, I overslept, he did dishes, did laundry, then went to work. Today wasn't really my morning. It's kind of not doing very well. I overslept. What's that, Purell? Good morning. He is naughty pants, Mr. Bunsen. I would assume that's Mr. Bunsen. Good morning, Thunder Chatters. I'm trying to get this off of my face, but still not be in the window like it's a problem. Good morning, Donna. Donna the Dragon Slayer. It must be something in the air. My cat has her running shoes on. I spoke with the vet last night. The procedure went well. Okay, PK. They took off up to the hip. Oh, which is what I thought they would be doing. They said maybe home this afternoon. Really? Already this afternoon? Well, we're sending good vibes for your doggo. Hope that everything goes okay with that. People are rude and hurtful. Yeah, people are rude and hurtful. It's fine. I don't care about people. I know that 90% of what people are doing or saying ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just like, hey man, here's the boundaries. Yay, Jeff! I know, right? Okay, back to this. What's the number? 5. Okay, so we are currently in the beading group, and this is what we're doing right now. This is our live. So I started putting this little blurb that I put out in the comments of the YouTube video, so that when I'm sharing in the morning, like when it says morning coffee and then you guys are like waiting for me, it's because I'm running around the internet sharing it. So if you want to share it, I just put it in there, so you just copy and paste it, share it to your Facebook. That would be great and helpful, because then we can maybe get some more people in our Thunder Chatter group. Thank you for making me a part of this wonderful group. You are welcome. Okay, here we got Catherine. So this is her Found Objects Challenge. So I had to check in on Catherine. Is Catherine here this morning? Catherine's dog got hit by a car yesterday and passed away, and she's really struggling, because I messaged her about her FOC to check up, see how things, if the beads were talking. I said, were they talking? And she said she's just really having a hard time. And I felt so bad, so we had a little chit chat about that. But she did have this one already posted. But I think this is how this came, and then she made these, is the idea. Yeah, that looks right. These are cute. I like this leather one. Kind of looks like an eyeball. Can you guys see my mouse? Yeah. Thinking of you and your puppy. My cats have their running shoes on at a certain time of day. Well, sorry. I don't know how to turn that off. Those messages are not for you. Okay. Here's Heidi. This is what she received for her FOC. Had to call her as well, say, what's going on, lady? So there was a couple of people who looked like they were maybe struggling with their FOC. If you're ever struggling with your FOC, jump in the group and ask for some feedback, you know? We just ask that feedback be nice and be like, oh, you know, not bossy, just feedback. Just what you might do with it. Yeah. This is cool. I really like this ring. Who is this? That's Patty. Patty, are you on here? Oh, there you are. This ring looks really cool. It looks like something you could probably like bead on. You know what I mean? And make it bigger. Ow. Go away. What do they call those things? They're like kind of like filigree, but you're supposed to bead on them. That's what it looks like. Very cool. Well, here's Bobby showing off her bargain bead box bracelet. She had a new puppy. So sorry. I am waiting for paint. Oh. So very sorry about your fur baby. Yeah, it's so sad. Here we have Amy. Amy made some cool stuff. I put her on the list yesterday. Here's Lori making the bracelet I made in one of my videos. Similar, making a similar one. Very nice. Here is Rosanna, which must have been what she made with her bargain bead box doings. I'm sure she probably made a video about it, maybe. Maybe she did. Ooh, this is cool. Rosanna, you on here? Did these come off? Or are they not come off? They must come off, right? Are they just supposed to be decorative? Did you glue them on so they don't come off? I have questions. They're very cool. I love this little vase. She always puts her stuff on. It's cute. Very cute. So we're just taking a look-see around the internet. If you have something, an Etsy store, a YouTube channel, something you would like to share that we could take a look-see at, feel free to put it in the comment and we'll go over there and take a look at it. Here's Karen. Oh, Karen with her wonderful giraffe. This is my giraffe. The ring and the picture jasper pendant are from Thunderhorses on Etsy. So that's this guy and this guy. Very cute. I thought it was going to be knotted, but it doesn't look like it is. Looks like it's just strung up. It's very pretty. Karen, you're such a good designer. I never even thought... Is Karen on here? I'm always like, are these people here? I never even thought of... I've thought of color blocking, but I have never even thought of stone blocking. That's freaking amazing. I love it. See how she just put all those stones together? That is cool. And all different types of stones? Very cool. You are cool, Karen. I put a heart on it. Stacy. Here are a couple of my April bargain bead projects. I wanted to make them all stretch bracelets, but ended up with 2 necklaces. Yeah, that happens to me too. That's what happens. You know how you get necklaces with your intention to make bracelets? Is when you make your bracelets too big. That's what happens there. Hi! No videos on this one. Oh, dang. Yes, those are the toggles. They can come off on either side. Oh. These are all beautiful designs. This is cute. I like this. This one is cute. So, wait. I'm recording videos today. I'm going to try to record all of them. Shannon just laughed at me. I was like, no, I got to record the rest of them because we're leaving on, Saturday. I think today I'm going to be doing this one with these green beads here. And again, from my bargain bead box video, I didn't read that email, and now I can't find the email. So I think these are like dyed agates or jade, right? They're dyed, they must be dyed agates. They got striping on them. Anyway, I got a really cool plan for that. If you saw the plan video, I'm actually really excited about that one. These are cool. I like these. Some little earrings. These are from Lori. She's so funny. She's like, oh, I couldn't do a messy wrap. I had just messed up a bunch of head pins trying to do a messy wrap. I'm like, girl, that's the point. It's so funny. Oh, and then here's Amy. This one is cool. I was looking at this one yesterday. It says, just be you. This one looks like, look, do you see this bead detail right here? This double bead detail. This one reminds me of something comes straight out of the Found Objects book. It's very nice. Oh, it's got a little bird on it. But I like this little detail right here and this little filigree. That looks cool. So when you wear this, it would be like on the side. And this one is also cool because I like the geometrics of it. I think I have made videos on just about everything I have made from the April bargain bead box except for that one. Yeah. I just started my Etsy shop, so I'm trying to make some more simplified designs. Nice. Stacy from Seattle. Yeah, simplified designs are always good for sales. This is Sarah. I think this is Sarah's first round. I don't know if she's on here. But this, I remember when I saw this, I didn't even think this was from the FOC. But then I saw this pendant and I was like, wait a minute. It's awesome. That's what she made with her FOC. Because I remember this pendant and I thought, should I put this pendant in here? Because sometimes, you guys, sometimes when we get FOC stuff, if it's a little too, sometimes we get a lot of like crosses and different things like that. And I don't always put those in because not everybody celebrates that. And I don't want to send to somebody and they're like, oh, you know. So when I saw this, at first I thought, is this Virgin Mary? But then I was like, it could be just a mom with her babies. So I sent it anyway. But then she put on a rosary chain, but it looks amazing. So it's like, whatever. I like it. PK. Oh, yeah. I was like, PK, what's happening with these beads? Then she sent a picture. Is it on here? Comment. Yeah. So then she sent her updated photo. And I was like, oh, okay, just check it in. And then it's like amazing. It's like she's doing some fringy stuff. I don't know what this is called. It doesn't say what it's called. Alright, so anyways, that's all the goings-ons I'm going to look at today. I just wanted to share with you about that. And then I'm going to switch over to the mat. Is that upside down or is that just like that? I'm going to switch over to the mat, move my chair, and we're going to do some stuff. Bum, 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 bum. I gotta have my coffee and my mouse. Oh yes, there's some amazing beaders in this group for sure. Gotta get more coffee. More coffee is required. Okay, let me move this all out of the way. Last time I moved it, my microphone just kept popping out, and I was like, oh! Found it on YouTube. Just use FOC beads and stuff. Awesome. Okay. So, today, lots and lots of fringe. Okay, so today I want to show you some stuff. So here's my goings-ons, and I am accepting feedback on this situation about how to post it. Okay, so we're gonna make one of these, but I wanted to show you, and I have showed these before on the channel because I said I got these to support Diane, who's taking some time off of work to take care of her grandbaby, her new grandbaby that's gonna be coming. So she makes these, so we purchased all of these from her, and I was gonna kind of use these as like Mother's Day things, but they don't have to be Mother's Day. I was thinking that, I don't know, they don't have to be Mother's Day, but it's just like, they could be good for Mother's Day, I guess. Hi, Connie. I'm gonna raise this up just a little smidgy. Ooh. Okay, so these are all the pendants, and so we're just gonna pick one, I guess. So what has happened here is that these have been alcohol inked, and then they've been riveted with different, you know, different types of things and stuff. So they're really interesting. Some of them have bails, some of them do not. Some of them are painted and have wire on them. Some of them are not. It's like, you never know. This one has birds. So they're all different. So this is part of the problem. They're all different. This is what happens when I don't listen to Shannon. But I'm like, I like these because they're different. So I'm going to use one of these. I kind of want to use, like, I don't know. I'm just going to put them back in the bag and then draw one out because I can't make a decision on this. Yeah, so these are all handmade pendants anyway, from Taylor Swallows, from Diane Ritter. So if you ever want to check out Diane Ritter, she has a website, and it's called Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz is the name of her website. I'm hungry. John is making eggs. Yeah, same. So I'm just gonna draw one out, and that's the one we'll use. That one's not colorful. Let me try again. Okay, we're gonna use this one. So this one is an alcohol inked and patina painted tree, and it is purple and green. I don't know if that's coming across very good. We're gonna get this camera situated one way or another. There we go. So this one doesn't have riveting, but it's an alcohol painted tree, so there's no riveting on this one, which is fine. So here's my plan. I'm gonna first just make this. It's gonna be super easy. And then here's the problem. So I am planning on using these flowers. So I thought it was super funny when the bargain bead box came out because I've had these flowers for like a month. And I had this super awesome plan because you see how these flowers have a top drill? They're just basically like those buttons that came in the bargain bead box, which is why I was like, oh. So I had this plan for a long time. It's been sitting here. I just haven't got to it. But I wanted to do what I did in the video and make these 4 flowers a bead cap by wiring them together. Now, if I was downstairs in my bead studio and not up here in the YouTube kitchen area, I probably would alcohol ink these or patina paint them to match my tree or whatever pendant I had. But I'm not. So we're just going to leave them silver because it's going to be mixed metal. But here's the question. Okay, I have ordered a whole bunch of large hole beads. And as you know, I sell large hole beads on my website. And I was like, we gotta do something with all these large hole beads. This is ridiculous. So I'm just grabbing some from this tray that I think would match this tree. I need a purple one. Although this one's kind of cool, it is teal. No, I think I want a purple one. Okay. So this is going to be super easy. So I'm going to use 24 gauge wire first to wrap up these flowers before we get going on that. And I did this in an already recorded video if you were I did it in the bargain bead box project number 2, if you watch that. And so I'm just using 24 gauge wire. You don't have to use wire if you don't want to. Nobody's really going to see this anyway. It doesn't have to be pretty. You just have to literally wrap these flower charms into a circle. Now, if you wanted to use spacers on here, you could do that. Like, do a flower, put a spacer. Let me see, how would that work? Let me see about these seed beads. What color are these? These are blue. That'll work. Ah. These are kind of teal. I like these matte ones because maybe they won't draw as much attention. Okay, so we put a spacer. Maybe like 2. And then a flower. Oh, we might have to do more than 2. 3. I'm just going to put 3. I just want it so when I bend this wire out, you don't really see the wire. Put on a flower. I had no intention of using seed beads today, but okay, here we are. 2. 3. Hi! I love the necklace you made with the bargain bead box stuff, the one with that wire wrapped bail. Thank you. That's kind of what we're doing right here. Did I put 3 on there? Yeah, 3. I can't even remember how many powder. This one's not working. 2. Oh. Welcome to morning beading with Randee. Sometimes my fingers don't work. Okay, so I get 4 of them on there. And then I just make a circle. So I got a lot of excess wire because I'm going to go around again. I need a plier. So I'm just going around again through all the beads and the whole bit, just like you would with string. It's going to get a little more complicated since we're doing this with wire and got seed bead on there now. But I kind of want this to be on wire so I can, you know, kind of maneuver it, you know, and make it a shape. That's kind of the idea. Oops. Okay, and then we are back to where we started from. Uh-oh. I've got a twist. It's not helpful at all. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on. Gotta use brute strength here. There we go. Got it. Good morning. I slept in until 7 and had to clean upstairs bathrooms and change bed linens. Well, we're glad you're here, Karen. Might need your help. Okay, so now I have this, and all I'm going to do is just twist it and tie it off. I think in order to not cause too much tension to it, I'm just going to wrap it. And then tuck my wires in. It probably would have been best for me to end closer to a flower so I can kind of hide it, but you know, things and stuff. Live, you learn, you get loves, it's fine. Actually, I can wrap down to a flower. Alright, let me just tuck that in. I'll try to trying to run this one back towards a flower. I think it would be better if you just ended closer towards a flower. I didn't do that because I don't know why, but that's what's happening. Alright, so now I have this little, I want to show you this way. Let me move the camera over here. So the point of this was so that when you put it on top, these are going to hang down over the top of your bead. I can't show you on the mat because the mat is flat. You see? You see how it's going to hang around the top of your bead like that? That was the point. Oh! So now that we have that, it's going to work pretty good. And then all we're gonna do, y'all, it's super fun. I'm gonna use, because I'm doing mixed metal, I'm gonna get one of these guys, which is a C jump ring. It's copper C jump ring. So we sell those on Thunderhorse Descendant, and I just use these because they're kind of like an oval, but they're also of a thick gauge, which is what I like. What? Must be another Karen, or someone tried to create an account in my name. Oh boy. Somebody created an account saying they were me in Japan the other day. That was interesting. Alrighty. So I gotta just put that on my tree. And then these chains, so these are the chains that I have. They are like a red bronze, or what do you call it? Not antique bronze. Is that what they call red bronze, antique bronze? I'm going to take off all the findings here. So this is a Rollo chain. And I believe they are, I want to say they're like 28 inches or something. They're long. 26. All that off of there. Okay, and then we're going to put our tree on. Now, if you didn't want your tree to move, you could hook this jump ring right into the chain if you want, but I'm going to put mine so it can move. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two chains and I'm going to put on 2 beads. I think I'll put first, I kind of want to put this decorative glass one in the middle. So, purple one. Decorative one. And then here's the thing. If you want to put this on the top, you can put a bead on top of it. You're just going to then string it on like it's a bead. So you could put a bead on top of it, which I would suggest, to kind of hold it in place. So you could use 3 or 4 beads depending on how you want to go with your stack. And then we just bring this all down here. And the reason we put this on wire is if it's acting kind of funny and you can't get it to lay right, you can kind of maneuver that little circle, you know. But this one looks like it's laying pretty good. And you push that one down on the top. Everything is sitting the way you want it to. And that's what it looks like. I think I might do I might do. So gravity is going to keep this all in place. I would say when doing the wrap on this, I'm thinking like maybe we got to do something on the top. Maybe a wire wrap or something to hold it in place. Why? Who's messaging me? Oh, someone and Shannon are having a conversation. I'm like, what is happening? So if I did a wire wrap or something on the top here, to just kind of push it down, or if you had a slider bead, one of those little slider beads with silicone in the middle, that would have been good. I should have been thinking about that. But anyways, I'll probably just do a wire wrap on mine to keep it pushed down. And that's it. That's the necklace. You could also put little doodads in your chain if you want to. You know, like add little beads to your chain. Could add charms. Oh, I could add some charms to the top if I had some charms. And then this is meant to be kind of a longer necklace. I'll put it on and show it to you. Get my hands and eyeballs to work here. Hold on a second. So I put my face way down there. Good morning, Gina. Okay, so. This is front. Okay, so put this on there. This is how it's gonna hang. I like that the flowers hang down over the top of the bead. I like that. I am gonna have to do a wire on top to make it stay there because I don't have a slider bead. But if you had a slider bead, you'd be good to go. And then you just put it over your head like this. And that's how long it is. It's hung up in my sweater. There we go. Pretty snazzy, I thought. Good morning. Hi, Gina. Hi, Christine. So, I don't have my keyboard over here. Very cool. So, I thought that this was a way for us to use our large hole beads. So then this is the question. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I maybe wouldn't put three. I would put maybe 2 into this with the flowers. Yeah, because I gotta get this to squish down. You know, you could do a spiral bead cap. Maybe I'll try that. I have that bead cap thing that I've never used. Make the spiral bead caps, but I like that hangs down over the top. Very cute. So here's the dealio. I like this. Yeah, so all I have are these red bronze longer chains, and I think it would have to be on the longer chain because I have some silver ones, but they're not as long, and this is going to take up space in your chain, you know, and you don't want all that right up by your neck, right? I don't know. So anywho, the problem that I have is that I have all these different pendants, and so I thought that we would go through and we would just match beads, like whatever beads, to these pendants, and then so you put in like 3, 4 beads, you get your 4 flowers, you get your chain and a pendant. So basically everything you see here, you get all of that, and then it comes in a little package. But then we got to photograph all those little packages. And then I was like, maybe people want to pick their own beads, or maybe they don't want a chain. Maybe I should just list them individually. What do you guys think? I just thought they'd be cute in the little packaging. Or maybe they don't want to, like, you know, maybe you want to pick your own pendant, but what if I put beads with it and you don't like the beads that are with it? You know? What do you guys think? What should I do? Should I just post them individual? Or should I just match them up and hope for the best? Or we could do like, you get the flowers, a pendant, and the chain. And then pick your own beads. Then we would post the beads. I don't know. But I think it's a cute idea. I really like it a lot. I like this look. That would be cool. You could do random kits. I thought about that, Martha, but would you guys be mad if you did random kits? Like, what if you could pick a color? You know, like pink or green or blue, and then you would just get like a random one, but in that color? Like, would that be okay, or would you be mad about it? I have questions. Patty says she would just make the kits and hope for the best. Yeah? I mean, they're all so different, you know? I would like to just make the kits and hope for the best. Like, I would match up the beads and maybe list them as, like, you get, like this one is purple and green. Or it's blue, it's green, it's orange, it's whatever, and then it would match. Because a lot of these are just, some of them have colors. Oh, I didn't even show you the leather ones. Hi, Bonnie. She says try kits for a short time. Like, these ones are flowers, and they're leather, and they have little designs on them, which I thought was cute. Oh, picking a color sounds fun. I really like some of those pendants. Yeah, so like I said, if you missed that, these pendants were handmade by Diane Ritter, and I purchased these. So these were $5 a piece, and I purchased them to support her in her taking time off to take care of her grandbaby. So that she's going to be taking some time off work to help her daughter, and that's coming soon, so I was just trying to be supportive. So that's why we have these, but they're beautiful. They are all riveted. Most of them are riveted. Have either alcohol ink or patina paint, and are kind of like a layered situation. They're very cool. They're definitely unique. I'll give you that much. And then I have tons and tons and tons. I'm not even exaggerating. Tons of large hole beads. I have glass, blown glass. I have handmade ones. I have stones. I have crystals. I have these like little metal ones. You guys have probably seen all over the internet. I have all the large hole beads, and I was just like, we gotta do something with this. You could do random kits. I would make kits and hope for the best. I like the color idea. I really like some of those pendants. I would trust you. Pick a color sounds good. Okay, so it sounds like picking a color is good, which I like because that makes it less for me and Shannon to do. Don't make it so much work for yourself. I would think most give a color scheme option. Try kits for a little while. Could you add them to the FOC as an add-on item? I cannot as an add-on item because the whole FOC is only $5 and that one pendant is $5, so I can't do that. Although next month, since you bring that up, Christine, next month's FOC is going to be our 1-year anniversary. So we're going to pick the winner for this FOC for April on the 2nd or 3rd, and we're going to launch the new kits that same day, right, as we normally do. But May is our 1-year anniversary, they said, so it's going to be spectacular. It's going to be spectacular. That's all I can say about it. One listing. Just do one listing and list them all in colors. Hope for the best. I can't even imagine taking all those pictures. Well, I know there's 55 of them in here. We bought 55 of them at $5 a craft. So hopefully we can sell some. I meant to buy separate with my FOC bag. Oh, I see what you're saying, Christine. Maybe we'll try the kit, and if that doesn't work, then I have been posting lots of sets of these large hole beads online. If you go to Pick Your Own Parts, we've been posting a bunch of these sets of 3. They're $5, and they're in like collections. There's like a Bumblebee collection. There's a True Love Connect collection, True Blue, Under the Sea. Like they're in a little collection. And originally those were meant to do the bracelets because I love European charm bracelets. So we were doing all those. And then, so it was meant to like, you could add extra beads or extra charms or the metal beads or whatever to your bracelet if you knew what your collection was, that it should match because it was in the same colorway. So we have a bunch of those on there, and we've been listing them for this purpose because maybe you want just like a specific kind. But a lot of these beads are the really cool ones that are like glass, and they're super good. I love those collections. You get what you get and you like it. Nancy. You get what you get and you like it. Okay. Well, I'm for that. But I think that I will just match them up and we'll just put them on. And then you can pick a color and make it significantly less hard for us. Shannon tells me this every time I go to the store. But here's the thing. It's 9:50. I'm going to rant for like 5 minutes and then we're going to go. Our situation is like with Taylor's Falls is not, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Jeff purposefully does not get a whole bunch of inventory of one thing. Does that help? He does it on purpose. He does it because he's like, I don't want to be sitting here with 35 strands of yellow jade. And the weirder the stuff is, the more Jeff will buy it. Not my Jeff, Bead Jeff, right? Like the different types of stones. Like when he came home from Tucson with round beads, I was like, what is wrong with you? And he was like, that's all they had. I was like, why? And he's like, I don't know. He was just sad about it. He's like, it's cool, they're cool. He's like, but they're all round. And I was like, great. Because he's just like that. Jeff's very eclectic. If you knew him, you would be like, what? The man owns one pair of shoes, and they are flip-flops that look like grass. You know, the fake grass? And he never wears them anyway, unless he necessarily has to. But this is the man we're working with. Nancy, this is the saying. You get what you get. You get what? You get what you get, and you don't pitch a fit. Oh. So anyways, the moral of that story is that like Jeff buys buyouts. He buys things that are unique. He buys things in small batches on purpose because most of the time if you buy small batch stuff, there isn't as much of it anyway. And then I go out there and I'm like, okay, cool. So we carry a lot of unique items in our store, and they're never the same. And I was trying to tell this to Shannon. I'm like, what do you want me to ask Diane to make 50 of one of these? She would probably hit me. So we're just doing what we can. What does this say? That reminds me of supper when I was a kid. You eat what's put in front of you. Mom is not a short order cook. You guys, Jeff made, what's the name of it? So, I don't know if you know this, but I'm spoiled. Let's just start with that. So I woke up in the morning And I went over to the Moroccan cookbook, and I took a couple of snaps, and I was like, this looks nice, has a nice photo. I took a picture of the photo, took a picture of the recipe, sent it to Jeff. And then later on that evening, we had that. Took like 4 hours to cook it because it was a slow cook meal. He had to make his own rub, and he had to go to the grocery store twice, but that's not the point. It was wonderful. It was Moroccan food. We put on our top 50 Moroccan music from the Spotify. I've lit all those red candles because you know how he feels about my red candles because it's weird, whatever. And I said, I just want to point out all my red candles look great in this atmosphere of what we got going on here, and they did. And we had this meal. It was really good. That doesn't happen all the time. But when I buy a new cookbook, I'm like, I want to eat this. And you know, he's afraid I'm going to burn the house down, so I don't get to cook it. But that's fine. I'm just like, here's a picture of what I want. So I kind of have a chef, but not really. Because it doesn't happen all the time. It was not like that when I was growing up. When I was growing up, my grandma was like, we were just like, yeah, we're just eating food. We never questioned it. We were just like, okay. And we just eat what you eat or you don't eat at all. Which was not an option because you guys know I got 5 brothers, right? I got 5 brothers and 2 sisters. And we had 2 cousins living with us at the time, Cassie and Kennedy. So there was no options there. I needed Jeff. Yeah, you can't have mine. No, can't have my Jeff. You need a personal chef. Yeah. Oh, my Jeff, he comes with a whole array of different, you've seen him, you know, it gets weird sometimes, and then you just gotta go through that, and then it's like, you might get this really cool Moroccan meal, but you might also have to, I don't know, build a Lego house. It's give and take. My husband cooks and does all the laundry. He's a keeper. Yay, go Patty. No, me and Jeff take turns doing stuff. I usually do dishes. Jeff did dishes today, which is surprising. But they must have been so bad that he couldn't take it. But, you know, he made that Moroccan meal. And let's not lie, when he started making that, he used every dish, every bowl, every measuring cup, every pan, every casserole dish. He has little bowls for his little spices. He puts spice in this one, he puts cilantro in this one, so that he can, like, when he gets ready, he just goes beep, 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 and whatever he does. And I was just like, Usually the cook doesn't have to clean, but I overslept today. I usually get up and do my dishes before I get on the morning coffee. I get up, I do dog stuff, let the dogs in and out, do the feeding, get Mr. Bunsen fed. Oh, Mr. Bunsen's still in jail. And then I do dishes, and then I get myself ready, make the coffee, and then get ready for the live and stuff, and then I do the morning coffee. So I do the morning coffee at 9. So I do all that. But I overslept today, and he says I turned my alarm clock off, but you know what? I don't think that alarm clock went off, because I'm pretty sure that I don't remember turning it off. But if it did go off and I turned it off, then I don't know. I overslept. Karen, I resemble your remark. They are spoiled. Yeah, well, I said I was spoiled. I have John, and he isn't a Jeff. My husband is a good assistant. He has been carrying the laundry for me. I cannot lift anything heavier than 10 pounds. Oh, well, that is good, Karen. Everybody needs good help. Hi, Donna. Yay. Well, let me just say this. It wasn't always like this. When Jeff was working, when he was roofing, like back in the day when he was like roofing, like leaving at 5 in the morning roofing and roofing all day. He didn't do any of that stuff. And this man makes sandwiches. I'm just put it all out there. This is the one thing. You do whatever you want. This drives me insane. Ever since me and Jeff got together and he was roofer and he would make sandwiches to take in his lunchbox, he'd be up at like 4:30 in the morning, 5 in the morning, making his sandwiches on the stove. Why are you making sandwiches on the stove? We got all this counter space. So then, not only is he making sandwiches on the stove, he's taking the cheese wrappers off. And then he leaves the cheese wrappers on the stove. And then he had bologna. He'd take the bologna ring off, you know, because we were poor. And he'd take the bologna ring off and leave that on the cheese wrappers on the stove. And then he'd kill the whole loaf of bread because he made 4 sandwiches. And then he'd leave that there. And then he probably emptied out all the boxes, the Ziploc bag box, that was empty, that's on there. Then he'd have lettuce on a sandwich, and there'd be a little piece of lettuce all on the stove. And I'm just like, and then he'd just leave it. He still does that. He empties a box of cereal, he just leaves it. And I'm like, so you know what I did? The night before, I put the garbage can on top of the stove. This is a true story. I put the garbage can on top of the stove and I just left it there. So we woke up in the morning and the garbage can was on top of the stove. And I'm like, hey man, this is your cue to put these in the trash. The trash was like 3 feet away. Like, turn around, go 3 feet. Why are you leaving this on the stove? Yeah. So he didn't do it for a while after that. Chuck and I cook every day. Oh, Lori loves to cook. Well, Lori, you could just come over here cook anytime. We have a whole wonderful, nice chef kitchen-y thing. That's why Jeff bought this house. Fried bologna is yummy, Tish. It is. My youngest does the same thing. He uses the top of the stove versus using a cutting board. Yeah, I don't understand that. I'm like, why? And then, you know, when you got all the burners and stuff gets down in there, you know, and you got to take the burners off and you got to get in there with your little... It's like, can you just move over? What is the problem? My mom used to make ham salad using bologna for our lunches. 6 kids, right? Lori, what time is the dinner? I can be there in a couple hours. Yeah, I will probably have leftover Moroccan food for the next 3 days, which is fine. And me and Shannon had pizza yesterday because we always have pizza on sale day because, or not, we don't always have pizza, but we usually have like food that's cooked by someone else on sale day because it's a really hectic day. Last week we had like 40 something or like 38, 40, maybe 40 orders to do. So individual, you know, doing all that with the photos and everything. But this week there was only, I think, 25 from the sale, 25 different orders. And we got them all posted and they're in the custom order section. So if you have a custom order, please make sure to grab that up. And I think I'm just gonna, so first of all, I'm gonna do a wrap on this bracelet, on this necklace. I gotta go see if I got a slider bead. I wish I would have got some, I didn't know. But anyway, this is really cute, I really like it. Could use those flowers for a lot of things. Could put them just like in a necklace, you know? Like make these little loops and then put them in a necklace. That'd be cute. Anyhows, I'm getting all over the place, so I'm going to jump off here. But I hope you all have a wonderful, spectacular, amazing beading day. I do have a live tonight on Facebook at 8 o'clock. That is on the business page. What is she making for dinner? Mushka recipe. I don't even know what that is. I have not planned meals yet today. I used to be really good at planning meals, and then we used to get HelloFresh, so then we didn't really have to think about it too much. Because I don't like to grocery store. Like, it just takes so much time. When COVID came around and it was like, oh, you can just order your stuff online or you can just get a box to the house and it's all in there. I was like, yes, because I ain't got time. I hope you all have a wonderful, spectacular, amazing beading day. Please come tonight to the Facebook. I'm going to grab something out of the bead box, probably, and we're going to make it. I don't know what's in there. There's lots of things in there we got to make. So we're going to do that. And that'll be at 8 o'clock on Facebook. And then, yeah, I'm going to go down there, help Shannon get you guys' orders out, and I'm going to do some recording today. So I should be posting these little kits up probably not today. Probably tomorrow. Because I'm going to go through and match them all up. But thank you guys for your feedback. Alright, I'm going to send you all the wonderful beading vibes, and I'll see you tonight or tomorrow morning.